Alright, we're back, and we're talking about more Star Trek, The Next Generation. This time we're talking about episode, what's the number here? We've got Season 1, Episode 8. Yeah, so this one's, you know how people say Star Trek is horny? Yeah, this is one of the episodes. It's one of the horny episodes. It's like Star Trek is very horny. I think Next Generation may suffer from it more. At least early Next Generation. Yeah, still under Gene Roddenberry, even though he's got his fucking lawyer and whoever else fucking running around our house. It's a whole bunch of craziness. But yeah, apparently this episode was rewritten by Gene Roddenberry, so that's why it's horny. Basically, the crew end up on a well. No, we have a search party that comes back from just going on to a planet called Rubicon 3. That's what. Yeah, it's more like Rubicon 3. I'm an adult. I pay taxes. Oh, it's just so. Yeah, it's the horny planet where everyone fucks. That's literally it. That's the entire episode. See you later. No. Honestly, that's what. Like we it comes back with like. Ooh, I'm trying to remember. Say who. Back here, I can't remember who it was. I know it was Riker because obviously it's Riker. Yeah, Riker. It's just like planet, mate. Fucking great planet. They fuck. Oh, so much. Yeah, it is literally like, and weirdly, yeah, like, Wesley goes down with them, and they're like, I don't know what to do, your child. Which, and then like, oh, okay, you can go with the other children. Oh, weird. Yeah, then they basically go, oh, hello. And yeah, the entire locals just kind of treat them obviously in a very heteronormative way of, oh, the women go to the men and the men go to the women, and they're like, oh, well, welcome, hello there. It's just that, yeah, Worf's just nice planet. Because, yeah, ladies, though, again, it's established later on. Yes, established a little later on. In the next episode, too, how, let's say, violent Klingon sex is, and leave it at that. Establishing next couple of episodes. Yeah, so everyone's a bit horny. Everyone kind of gets the horn on. They're sense something. That's a bit weird. But yeah, there's because basically they sense something weird, and they're like, that's strange. And they find out it's like a big space station-y thing, which we never really get an answer to what it is. It's kind of like a god, and it sends out like, I think it's later on in the episode, it sends out like a weird energy ball to talk to people. Like that's what appears on the bridge. It's strange. It's a strange one. And they use it to yeah, talk to everyone. And then knocks out Data. And then back down to the planet. Everyone's like, yeah, we're having first sex, everything's good, yeah. Hey, did you know about they just mentioned like offhand, somewhere's just like, hey, do you know about our laws? That if you break any of the laws, you die. What? Yeah. Yeah, no, if you break any law, lethal injection. What? Everyone on the crew's like, well, I think it's Tasha that is the first one to find out, I guess. The fuck? It's maybe something you should have warned us about before coming here. Maybe it should be in the, in the brochure bracket. Now, here's the thing I will mention that is, I think a store address was online, but yeah, so there is the Prime Directive, which means we don't interfere with races that don't have, like, aren't up to at least warp technology and things like that. They just ignore it in this episode. They just ignore the Prime Directive. There's no, like, start that, oh, we accidentally contaminated the race, or, something like that. It's just, no. But they just ignore that part. There's literally almost no mention of it. I think it comes up later on in, like, a future episode. But it's literally, like, it's just, no. It's just not mentioned in any way why they're interacting with this race. You're like, but surely you should. I think it's just something that someone forgot. I think they forgot. Apparently, yeah. Picard mentions the Prime Directive, but in fact he can't interfere with their culture. So what happens is Wesley accidentally crosses the line and just smashes like a really small like greenhouse thing, and then they're like, "Well, we gotta kill the kid. Kid broke a thing. Gotta kill the kid. We don't make the rules. We just have to kill the kid. Sorry, we're gonna have to kill this kid. Anyway, kid, here's a lethal injection." And then they stop them because they're like, yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of a bit of a standoff doing that. But yeah, it's just like, what? What? All the while you've got this weird thing in space. Everyone was very horny on this planet. They basically, because they're like, we're not sure about this thing, and it's decided to not communicate with us anymore, so we're just going to steal a person, take them up to the ship, and go, "Is this your god?" And she immediately prays, it's like, "Praise be the god." And the god's like, "How dare you steal my people?" Yeah. I think... Yeah, I think there's also another colony nearby that they basically later on will agree to like remove that, because apparently this weird creature that never comes up later on, there's like, no, it's my planets. These are where my people are. Yeah. It's a weird. It's a weird one, honestly. And yeah, I think eventually just Picard goes, "Yeah, we'll leave, and can I take the kid?" And then Picard's like, "Well, I guess we'll leave," and they just kind of end up going, "Yeah, we'll try and stay away from your shit." And it's, yeah, I don't know what. Apparently, this episode was supposed to be about capital punishment, which makes sense. But then Gene Roddenberry was like, "What if they were horny?" And also, apparently, everyone here was like white, blonde hair, blue eyes. It's like, okay. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of what's that episode? And what's the episode in TOS. The orange people. Go through memory alpha because I know I had it here somewhere. Steve. The apple, that's the one. It's very, very similar to that. It almost feels like a phase 2 script. Like maybe they were gonna try and do a sequel to that, but then just didn't. I don't know. It's just one of those ones where it's not a good episode. It's another one I'm like, I wanna like it, but well, it just looks dumb. If you put this in front of someone who's like not even a Star Trek fan, they're like, that looks dumb as fuck. Why has everyone got their nips out? Why is everyone so horny in this episode? Like, well, because Gene Roddenberry? Right. Yeah, no, that's why everyone's horny in this episode. Because Gene Roddenberry. Gene Roddenberry was horny. He just put that in the script. So, yeah, not a good episode. I think it's a decent one for like Picard. Because at least he's, I mean, obviously ignoring the fact the Prime Directive, because he just goes, I don't give a shit about the Prime Directive. By putting these people down on the planet. Yeah, not a good one. I don't recommend this one. I think it's one you can not watch. It feels like a repeat, and it feels very much like a TOS episode, but it doesn't really come off saying a whole lot. Yeah, it would have been better if it was like not weird baby race, essentially. They're not babies, but they're just like this race that's just being parented in some way, and we just don't really know what's going on, and are all just like, we don't really know what's going on. We're just children, kind of vibe of just and this God thing takes care of us somehow, even though we've apparently never talked to it in any way. I don't know. It's not a good episode. I don't recommend it. I think it's one to skip. I'm going to sign off here because I don't really have much else to say for it. This is a problem with a bad episode. You're just like, Yeah. That's the episode of that. Wait, what? I'm just looking at. I thought I said last episode was 9, but it's 7. Okay, so this is episode 8 of season 1. Season 1, episode 8. That makes more sense to say. I think the next episode we have is The Battle. So look forward to the return of the Ferengi. For now, I say to you, live long and prosper.